What's up, everybody? So excited to welcome you to another Savannah Spotlight. I'm Renee LaSalle with my partner in crime, Michelle Horne. And today we have Daisy Hernandez, longtime friend, longtime activist in our community, working with Safe Shelter. For people who aren't familiar with what Safe Shelter is all about, what do you do?
Safe Shelter is a domestic violence shelter here in Chatham County. We service all of Chatham County, from Bloomingdale all the way to Port Wentworth, all the way to Tybee. So we provide shelter services for individuals and for victims of domestic violence, as well as outreach services, which will assist with temporary detention orders.
And tell me, who exactly is eligible to contact you all for help?
Any victim of domestic violence, or even a form of crime. But we do focus on domestic violence. We have a 48-bed facility that holds women and children, and then we have I guess you could say, a relationship with a hotel that actually hosts our men who are victims of domestic violence.
When you think DV, the stereotype is women, but the truth is men are victims of domestic violence as well. And it's incredible to have that extra resource. And it's obvious, but tell people why we must separate.
It's obvious because we don't want to have the women in the facility who have been abused by men and vice versa. We don't want the trauma to continue. We want to focus on trauma-informed care, make sure that our clients feel comfortable and safe where they are. Like I said, we're a 48-bed facility. That's for women and children. And then the men actually go to the hotel, and we provide the same services to them. So you have case management, you have counseling services, support group for the men, women, and children. So each of them have their own, and that's what we focus on.
Yeah. Can you tell people about the census right now? You're almost full.
Yes, we are. We are at 42 right now. We have 23 women, one male, other way around. We have 22 children, one male, and the rest are women. So we work in capacity about 40 to 48, and sometimes we go over.
So you can bring your children up into age 18?
It's pretty much. If they're females, it's 18. If they're 17, we'll have the relationship with the hotel, and we'll be staying at the hotel.
Wow. So how do I get in touch with you? When do I say enough is enough? When do I qualify to come and see you?
The first time.
Wow.
You call our shelter itself, our crisis line. We'll go ahead and do the crisis call with you, see if you meet our requirements. You don't have to have a police report. You don't have to have anything. As long as there's an incident runs that took place with you, you're able to come to the shelter.
Daisy, walk me through the entire process from start to finish, from the time I pick up the phone and I call you and I tell you that I need help.
When you call, you'll have our trained resident advocate or an FA informed each the phone, complete crisis call review. We're trauma-informed care. We're going to start from the very beginning, make sure that you're okay, that you are safe, and that you have a safe place to be. From there, we'll assess the situation to see whether or not we need to have you come in at that point in time, or if we're going to wait for you to feel safe in order for you to leave your residence. Once you leave, we have you come in, we do the intake package, we'll assign you a case manager, you meet with your case manager within 72 hours, and you create a plan. Every 30 days after that, you have an assessment with your case manager, or you're meeting with your case manager weekly. You have support groups twice a week, you have individual counseling if you would like. And then after that, here we are about 90 to 120 days within that transition. Either you're going to go to another shelter, you're going to have your own place to go to, or you have another family member, but you're going somewhere else from our shelter. We do follow you for about 2 years. We have a follow-up program that offers follow-up support group, and that's twice a month. So those are the services that you can continue to receive, as well as counseling. And that's for the whole 2 years that you're not at our shelter. So we want to make sure that you're self-sufficient and that you're doing well.
How can I help as an individual in the community? What can I do, any of us, to make a difference?
There's a couple of things. So there are donations. We take clothing, furniture, because we do have individuals who are coming from their home. They're leaving everything behind. They're going to move into a new place. So we're looking for furniture, toiletries, cleaning products, baby formula, diapers, you name it. Whatever you need at your house is basically what our victims will be needing, or survivors will be needing at the shelter. The same thing with monetary donations. We do have a relationship with Amazon. So you're able to go through Amazon, order it, and have it actually shipped over to one of our outreach offices.
So literally like $5 next time I'm on Amazon, how does one do that? Do you know?
You can go to our website, it's safeshelter.org, and then it will take you straight to our Amazon store. So we'll list things on our website, we'll list things on our social media, we'll list things on our Facebook page so that you can see the things that we're actually asking for. So it's not like you're just donating and we don't have anything to do with it. Well, of course we have something to do with it, but as far as like having a client who's actually needing it. So we want to make sure whatever's coming through the door, they actually need it and we're going to utilize it within there.
Now, is there a time frame from when they enter into your program until they leave?
Yeah, so we reevaluate every case every 30 days just to see how they are. So when they meet with a case manager, they create a case plan for themselves. So this is what I want to do. I'm looking for housing, I'm looking for employment, I'm looking for education, these type of things. So we want to make sure that they're actually succeeding in those. And then every 30 days we'll examine, we go ahead and do a reassessment of everything. And then we normally have our clients there from 90 to 120 days.
Wow.
And sometimes a little bit longer depending on the situation. If they're waiting on housing or if they're waiting to go with a family member or something like that.
So when I get to that 120 days and something's happened, what can I do at that point?
Like, depends on what it is. So if it's something like if you lost your job or your abuser has found you, we try to find another shelter for you to go to. We look for any type of support that you have. Hopefully you have housing. Hopefully you have employment. Times right now,
Right.
Housing is just the main thing right now. It's very, very expensive. And sometimes they'll have to go into a rooming house or go in with a roommate, but we try to assist them go into another shelter or go into another program.
And speaking of those other shelters, can you tell us, you are the largest state domestic violence shelter outside of Metro Atlanta. Why does that matter?
The numbers are increasing. They increase every day. Domestic violence, even though we're shining a light on it, a lot of people still keep it's taboo in their families. And it's really important that we have this service for them. Yes, we want to expand by all means, but we are open to other, I can just say agencies expanding and us being a part of that. Also, community partnership is the main goal that we want to have. Right
And you have so many incredible community partners, not only for the education, but help with services for kids. So many, speak to some of the different services that are available that you can match your
We
guests.
work really good with Front Porch. We work really well with Mary's Place if they're a victim of sexual assault. If they are needing housing and not so much as far as TV, that's with Family Promise. There's so many different organizations that we actually work with here in Chatham County and outside. With other, we have partnerships with the other shelters as well. So if there's an opportunity to say, for instance, our victim who's at our shelter, their abuser found them, we're able to transfer them somewhere else. So those partnerships are really important.
So everything that you need is you need donations, whether it's monetary or you can actually close items,
Through
anything,
pretty much everything.
anything you would use at your house, you need there.
Yeah, and volunteers as well. So volunteers are a key thing for us too. They assist with crisis calls. They assist with watching our kids, the children that are there when their clients have appointments, dental appointments, or anything like that, or interviews. We want to make sure that they have someone there to support them because not every time they do. They're here by themselves. They come with a clothing on their back, and they need that support.
Need it
To
so
make
much.
sure- Yeah.
The volunteers, the donations, all of it so desperately needed. If someone in this community wants to be part of the solution, how do they get in touch? Website, phone number?
So our website is safeshelter.org. We have a Facebook page. Our crisis call number is 912-629-8888 for temporary protective orders or assist with legal. If you want to be a pro bono attorney for us,
Wow.
our number is 912-651-0004.
That would be incredible. Any pro bono work?
Yes.
Say that number one more time.
912-651-0004.
Daisy Hernandez, she is with Safe Shelter. We'll be back with more.